ऑटोमोबाइल की जानकारी पाने के लिए क्लिक कर दीजिए इस लाल कलर के सब्सक्राइब वाले बटन को और बेल आइकन को भी जरूर क्लिक कर दीजिए नोटिफिकेशंस को सबसे पहले पाने के लिए।
Hello friends and welcome to Bhola Actor. So today what we are going to discuss is all about the camber angle. So what is the function of this camber angle and how it helps in the stability and in the dynamics of the vehicle. So if you didn't subscribe to the channel yet, please first of all subscribe it at this moment and please share this video to your friends also. So let's come into what is camber angle. So I have made a diagram over here. So this is a wheel that is mounted on the body of the vehicle by the two arms. These are the two suspension arms I have tried to make. So this is the vertical axis of the wheel. Now if the wheel is tilted somewhat outwards from the top and inward from the bottom of the wheel, now this is known as the positive camber, and if the wheel is tilted inward from the top and outward from the bottom, then this is known as the negative camber. So now coming to what is the range of this tilting of the wheel. Now the range is from negative 2 degree to positive 2 degree. That is, the wheel can be tilted to, that is, the wheel should be tilted not more than 2 degree in this direction and not less than 2 degree in this direction. So this is the range of the camber angle. Now why we require this? What are the effects of camber angle on the stability or the dynamics of the vehicle? So first of all, it alters the stability quality. We will discuss what is going to be happen in the stability, and another point is it decreases stress on the suspension parts. So because the direction or the axis of the wheel is going to help in the force transfer of the wheel and the weight and the load transfer, so the camber angle is going to change the force transfer of the wheel. Coming to the positive camber, so if the wheel is tilted outward from the top and inward from the bottom, then this is known as the positive camber. So positive camber is basically used in the commercial vehicle which have to carry a lot of load on it, because positive camber, when the load is given to it, it comes to the vertical position, because when the vehicle is loaded, the wheel is trying to come outward from the bottom and go inward from the top. So in this case, the force transfer is much better in the positive camber when vehicle is in loaded condition. It is basically used to prevent the excessive negative camber when the vehicle is loaded, because when the vehicle is loaded, so it is going to come outward from the bottom of the wheel. So if it is at the vertical position at the initial stage, now what happens if the vehicle is loaded? It will come outward from the bottom and go inward from the top. Then it will cause a negative camber. So if the vehicle is loaded much more, then it is going to have a excessive negative camber, which is very much unstable for the vehicle and makes the steering very tough. Another application of the positive camber is it helps to achieve a lower steering effort, because the force transfer is much better in this case in the positive camber. So it is used to achieve lower steering effort. So that's why it is also used in the commercial vehicle, because they have to carry a lot of load and hence the steering effort is very much high in those vehicles. Okay, now coming to the negative camber. Negative camber is the position of the wheel when the wheel is inward from the top and outward from the bottom. So this is the negative camber. So it is basically used to improve the grip of the vehicle. So if it is basically used in the racing cars, because they have less weight, so they need to travel all of the weight to the ground. So this have the better performance in the racing vehicles. So now coming to the negative camber. So if it is the position of the wheel when it is inward from the top and outward from the bottom. So this is basically used in the racing cars, because at the time of cornering it implies the better cornering effect, because it has the better force transfer at the time of cornering, because at the time of cornering the racing cars, most of the weight travels to the wheels that is in the opposite direction of the turning. So because of that they need a better tractive effort at that time. So because in this case when the vehicle is cornering, the force is going to come in this direction, so that's why the wheel will try to come in the vertical direction. So in that case it is going to help in the better transfer of the force at the time of cornering. it transmits the force to the vertical plane rather than that of the shear plane. So vertical plane is responsible for the force transfer rather than the shear plane. So this is the better option for the racing cars because they have to corner a lot at the time of the racing. So the negative camber increases the effort of the steering, but because these racing cars are very light in weight, so they don't have that much of the effort, they don't require that much of the effort to turn the vehicle, so that's why they can easily use this negative camber. So I think this is helpful to you for understanding the camber after watching my video. If you like this video, please share to your friends. If you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please subscribe it at this moment, and don't forget to click on that bell sign so that get notified of each and every new video. Thanks a lot guys for watching my video. Keep watching, keep sharing, and keep supporting guys.